Recording on.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
That was like, man. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's a good one. You guys have any questions about anything? ¿Están ahí? You forgot already? Yeah. Okay. So, make sure that you listen for that command when I come to the door, okay? Because then you're going to have to stand at attention. He's going to come up here and then he's going to pull you out again, okay? So, I'll be right back.
We're filming you.
Prove I said, son!
A little unorthodox here. Sanity, how y'all doing today?
Yes, sir.
Good, sir. My name is Lieutenant Mazone. On behalf of the Master Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Cobb, I'd like to take a moment to welcome you all back and thank you for your patience throughout this process. Before we get started, I just want to extend a courtesy and a thank you to the family members we have here in the military. We truly believe that there is no greater patriot than military family members and the sacrifice and support that you all make with us in service of our country. So thank you all very, very much for that. So, by show of hands, how many folks are joining the Coast Guard today? Just Navy, Marines, Army. No Army people? Air Force. Wow. Well, you know, I always like to say that the Army is the best branch and everybody else is making a mistake, but it's kind of hard to say. Wow. So, Mr. Ingram, what's your job going to be?
Aviation survival technician, sir.
All right, good stuff. Is it Mr. Hoyt?
Yes, sir.
How about you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're a good swimmer, huh?
Yes, sir.
I swim like a frog, so you got me beat. So, Mr. Bartley?
Ratings management instructor, sir.
Wow, good stuff. Is it Mr. Harper or Hammer?
Hammer, sir.
Hammer, that's a hammer. There you go. What's your job going to be?
Open mechanical, sir.
Good stuff. The tallest gentleman in the room, how about you, sir?
Low master, sir.
Little master. Ma'am, how about you?
Intelligence specialist, sir.
Intelligence specialist. And we'll get one more person. The gentleman from the Air Force in the blue,
Fuel suppressor, sir.
good stuff. Wow, I could go through all of your jobs, but it would take probably forever. But I will tell you, just like all of you, I started right where you're starting, where some of you were starting. As an infantryman, I did that for about 3.5 years. Later, I decided to change my job, and I worked as a combat medic while doing that deployed a couple times. But the big thing was I focused on learning my job and also going to school. So I would challenge you to do the same. I earned my bachelor's and then my graduate degree in public health, and today I serve in the military as a medical service corps officer. So just make sure you take advantage of all opportunities that your respective branch has to offer. A quote from Thomas Huxley. He states, "The rung of a ladder was never meant to rest upon, but only to hold one's foot to allow him to place his other foot somewhere higher." That's how I see the military. Make sure you continually progress and you keep moving forward, so that way you can have marketability, you can have flexibility, you can also be competitive on the outside. That's what your education and your experience will allow you to do. So we truly appreciate your commitment, speaks volume for your character, your intestinal fortitude, and also your will. And it's that type of will that makes our military the most powerful military in the world. So we truly appreciate what you're willing to do in a day and age where you can stay at home and play Xbox and do a whole bunch of other things. So, does anybody have any questions of me today?
No, sir.
Is everybody a Laker fan?
Yes, no, sir.
We will assume that 9 out of 10 people said that. I mean, you leave in LA, you have to go represent. So, we're at a little bit on a losing streak, but I think we're going to get it together and be fun. What do y'all think about that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hear the no's from the un-Laker fans. Good stuff. All right. So does anybody have any doubts, hesitations, or reservations about joining their respective branch today?
No, sir.
Nobody woke up this morning and got on the wrong bus and just wants to join the military today?
No, sir.
Nobody was promised anything outlandish to join their respective branch, a Maserati, $100,000, or anything like that?
No, sir.
Good stuff, because neither was I. We're all in the same boat, right? Because you would see a silver Maserati right there outside when you pulled up. Whose car is that? but they didn't offer me that either. So, but everybody was briefed on Articles 83, 85, and 86, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when I get ready to administer the oath, there are two parts that are interchangeable. The first part being when I ask you to solemnly swear. If you don't swear, that's perfectly fine, you may affirm. And it's at the end when I say, so help me God. If you practice a different faith, once again, that is also okay. At that time you point, you can just remain silent. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, friends and family members, normally I would say you can go anywhere in this room you want, but that's kind of like not going to be the case today. But you can go just about anywhere in this room that's available for you to go to take a picture or a video. Only thing you cannot do is knock me off this podium to take a better picture or video. With the exception of that, I am ready to rock and roll. Make sure when you swear in with your right hand. We had a Marine swear in with the left hand not too long ago. I know he was a Marine and he didn't know any better, so but we're going to assume everybody else has it. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Charlie Ingram,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
and I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance the same,
and allegiance the same,
that I will obey the orders
that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the officers appointed over me,
and the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
and the Uniform
of
Code
Military Justice.
of military justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
On the count of ready, two, put your arms down for me. Ready, two. Stand at ease. Okay, so now what's going to happen is just like we used that biomatrix with your fingerprint to check you into the ceremony room, we're going to have you go back next door, place your finger back on that biomatrix. You're going to have a seat. What's going to happen is your name and social will populate at the very top of the screen. We're going to have you confirm that your name and social is correct. In the military, we do everything by name and social since you get ready to ship, including your pay. And nobody likes to work for free, right?
No, sir.
So you want to make sure it's correct, because even though Mr. Ingram will be happy to get Mr. Hoyt's paycheck, Mr. Hoyt will be very upset. So, once you confirm that your name and social is correct, you'll place your fingerprint on there a second time. That second fingerprint will constitute your signature and agreement with your respective branch. That time a camera lens is going to open, it's going to take a picture of you. You'll get, since you're all shippers, you'll get 2 pieces of paper from the printer, which is located on the right side of the room. At that time, you'll have a seat, you'll get some following instructions, and you will be officially part of your respective branch. And that is basically it. Has everybody seen Hangover?
Yes, sir.
Everybody seen the part on the roof where the guy was like, hey, all you're a part of my wolf pack, and he breaks out the knife and he wants to make my blood brothers and cut their hand open and he's crazy?
Yes, sir.
See, we didn't make you do that. You just have to just take an oath and go off and just raise and all these things. So I truly wish you well. I look forward to serving with you in the future. I'm not going to call you back to attention, but only plan to fall out next door so we can finish your processing, with the exception of those who have friends or family members here. If you'd like to visit with them and take pictures by your branch flag or just talk, that's fine. Just once you get through with that, just make your way over there so we can finish your process. Fall out.